Lopu Designs here, and today in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to make a nice kind of particle effect with the PolyFX from MoGraph and the random. So first of all, you want to start off by going to MoGraph, MoText. I'll just kind of center mine. There it is, kind of there. Then up a bit, maybe just so that it's. Yep, so that's good. Now I'll just make it say Lopu. Then I'll change the font to Adele because that's what I like. Check the depth on 80 and then move it up a bit. So now that's nice. Now you're going to want to change the subdivision to about 20. Then you're going to want to change, go to caps, and then go to filler cap, then do 3 and 4, 3 and 4 for the back as well. Click on constrain, and then down here on regular grid, change this to quadrangles first, then click on regular grid, put that onto about 5, and yeah, that'll be good. Now, is there anything else? Yeah, so that should be all. Yep, so that's all you need there. Now, if you just want to go ahead and go into MoGraph, go into PolyFX, then make that a child of the MoText. I'll just chuck on a material here. Yeah, that's pre-made material that I've just kind of made already. So yeah. Now with the PolyFX, just want to click on it, go to transform x0, y0, z0. Now on the fall off, you want to change that to linear, and then put this onto -x, and then if I just drag this up to here, there we are, and I drag this way and that way, you can already see that it's kind of like particles already. So yeah, now this bit this is the bit where we're going to smooth it all out, put some random in, and just make it look a bit nicer. You can choose however you want it. You can put that there, so it just does whatever. That really doesn't do anything. But yeah, so now we'll go over to the smoothing part, and I'll just get into that a bit more. Just give me a sec. Okay, so now we're going to make this a bit smoother. So in spline, if you just want to click there, then drag that up to around there, put another dot at the bottom, then you can just chuck some dots in every kind of few spaces, then right click, hit square, and then that'll kind of do an automatic little thing. And now if you just want to chuck that up again, that also puts more sort of kind of increases the range of where the particles are. So yeah, and now that is all done, with PolyFX selected, go to MoGraph, Effector, and then head to Random. Now you'll notice it's a lot more kind of break off and stuff like that. You'll notice there's kind of lines everywhere, so we will have to go to MoText, down to intermediate points, put that onto subdivided, and now it's more kind of particles. So that's already looking really good. Oh, there's still lines, so we'll just change that to Okie dokie. Alright, so then we're gonna have to take off constrain, and yep, so now that looks a lot better. So there we are. That's basically, you can play around with the random effectors. With the random. So if you just have that like that, go to top view. And then that will kind of show which way you're making him go. So if you keep that on 50 and you change the Z, and that will make it kind of come out from either side more, I guess. If you also change that, then you can get more kind of good effects. So I'll just, I'll render it out for you guys, and it should look pretty good. Okay, so now we have that done. I guess that gives you a kind of idea of how it will look. That took 8 minutes to render, so maybe you want to take off any of the render settings. Well, the ones I had was just global illumination and I think ambient occlusion. I'm pretty sure my global illumination was on high, so maybe that was the problem. But yeah, so that's just the basic effect. You can lower the amount, or see how it's all kind of squares and stuff. You can lower that by, I'll just zoom in and you can see all the squares here. If I click on MoText and I just go to Object, Subdivision, if I put that onto 40, you'll notice they're a lot smaller. And then if I go to caps down here, if I put that onto 2, they also go a lot smaller. So that's basically, I'll put that onto 70, and then they're a shitload smaller. So yeah, that's basically all you need to know about that kind of thing. If you want to make an intro, you could just, oops, hang on a sec. You can just keyframe it there and bring it along to frame 100, 101, whatever. Chuck it there, keyframe it. Then if you play it, it'll just kind of move along and you'll have a nice little, my computer's lagging a lot. Yeah, so you'll have a nice kind of intro. And you can put camera angles and whatnot. You can After Effects it, put some optical flares there. So yeah, that's basically it. If you like it, tell me, subscribe, favorite, share it, do whatever. Just message me if you have any tutorials you'd like to see, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Enjoy your day.